Imagine exploring every corner of the globe to fully immerse oneself in a culture, rather than merely seeing new locations. Attending the most beloved festivals of a nation is among the liveliest ways to get to know it genuinely. Attending these cultural events is a great way for tourists who want to experience more than just the surface, to acquire a sense of the local way of life, participate in long-standing customs, and make lifelong memories. Here are 7 cultural festivals that should be at the top of every traveler's bucket list if you're ready to take part in the most amazing celebrations on the planet. Now let's get the adventure started. 1. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil Carnival. Perhaps the most well-known event in the world is Carnival in Rio de Janeiro, which is renowned for its colorful costumes, samba music, and spectacular parades. Carnival, an annual celebration of life, color, and rhythm that draws millions of people to Rio's streets in the run-up to Lent, is a major event. The city is turned into one big celebration for 4 days, with samba schools vying at the samba drum to display their intricate dances, floats, and choreography. But Carnival is more than simply the large parades. Blocos or street parties are popular throughout the city and are open to both locals and visitors. Experiencing Rio's Carnival firsthand provides visitors with an unparalleled opportunity to immerse themselves in Brazilian culture, music, and dancing. The city comes alive with a genuinely remarkable mood of celebration as the excitement spreads like wildfire. 2. India Diwali. Diwali, also called the Festival of Lights, is one of the biggest Hindu holidays and is widely observed in India. It usually lasts for 5 days and occurs in October or November. Diwali celebrations, which include burning oil lamps, watching fireworks, spending time with family, and eating food, represent the triumph of good over evil and light over darkness. While each Diwali day has its unique significance, the main activities include praying to the gods, exchanging gifts, and decorating homes with vibrant rangoli, delicate designs created with colored powders. A stunning display of fireworks that illuminates the night sky marks the festival's conclusion. It is truly a beautiful experience to travel to India around Diwali. There is a lot of light in the streets, a strong scent of sweets and incense, and a happy and community-focused vibe. It's a wonderful chance to experience the warmth of Indian hospitality and the spiritual and cultural diversity of the nation. 3. Munich, Germany's Oktoberfest. Munich, Germany hosts Oktoberfest, the largest beer festival in the world, drawing millions of tourists each year from all over the world. This 16 to 18-day event, which takes place in late September or early October, is a celebration of Bavarian culture that includes plenty of beer, substantial food, and traditional music. Since its founding in 1810, the festival has developed into a vast cultural gathering featuring folk performances, parades, and big beer tents. Visitors enjoy a variety of local beers served in enormous steins while dressed in traditional Bavarian garb, including dirndls for women and lederhosen for men. However, Oktoberfest honors Bavarian roots in addition to being a beer festival. German music, dancing, and food are all available to visitors, making it an excellent way to learn about the culture of the nation. Oktoberfest is an essential cultural festival not to be missed if you enjoy beer and good times. 4. India and Nepal during Holi. Another well-known Indian holiday that is observed by Hindus all throughout India, Nepal, and other countries is Holi, commonly referred to as the Festival of Colors. Holi, the celebration in March, heralds the coming of spring and the triumph of good over evil. People dance in the streets, toss colored powder at one another, and take in the celebratory music during this happy occasion. The flood of colors that permeate the air during Holi, transforming people, clothes, and streets into a vivid canvas, is what is most striking about the festival. In addition, the event features Holika Dahan, or bonfires that represent the destruction of evil. These are followed by a day filled with colorful street festivals and games. Taking part in the riot of color, dance, and music during Holi is a unique sensory experience that visitors should not miss. People from all walks of life come together to celebrate life, love, and community in this wonderful display of solidarity. 5. Mexico Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. The Day of the Dead celebration, which takes place in Mexico from October 31 to November 2, is one of the most important cultural events. Families celebrate and mourn their departed loved ones during this festival because they believe that during this time the dead return to the world of the living to be with their family. Even though the Day of the Dead is a vibrant and exuberant celebration, the concept of death may seem melancholic. Families make altars or ofrendas, adorned with candles, sugar skulls, marigolds, and the deceased's favorite meals and beverages. Common festival features include parades, street parties, and face painting featuring the characteristic calavera or skull pattern. A deep understanding of Mexican spirituality and the country's perspective on death can be gained by visiting during the Day of the Dead. Witnessing the love, care, and joy with which the deceased are honored and remembered makes for an incredibly poignant experience, making this one of the most unusual cultural events on Earth. 6. Southeast Asia and China celebrate Chinese New Year. Celebrated by millions of people worldwide, Chinese New Year, also called Lunar New Year, is the biggest holiday in China and many other regions of Southeast Asia. It often occurs in January or February and ushers in the new lunar calendar. Families gather during the festival to share joyous meals and offer prayers to the gods and ancestors. The dragon and lion dances, colorful parades, fireworks, and the distribution of red envelopes called hanbao, stuffed with cash, which represent good fortune and prosperity, are among the most well-known features of Chinese New Year celebrations. It is a once-in-a-lifetime experience to celebrate Chinese New Year in a city like Beijing, Hong Kong, or Singapore. There is a strong sense of celebration as the streets are lit up with red lanterns and the sound of firecrackers fills the air. Travelers should not miss Chinese New Year because of the extensive events, cultural customs, and sense of community it embodies. 7. Venice, Italy. Venice Carnival. Every year in the weeks preceding Lent, one of the world's most exquisite and historically significant celebrations takes place, the Venice Carnival. The intricate masks and costumes from the celebration, which date back to the 12th century, are what really set it apart. The Volo dell'Angelo, Flight of the Angel, which marks the start of the carnival with a performer descending from the top of St. Mark's Bell Tower, is the festival's most famous feature. It's like traveling back in time to the heyday of the Venetian Republic to attend the Venice Carnival. This festival is a remarkable cultural experience since it combines art, history, and tradition with one of the most beautiful towns in the world as a backdrop. Final thoughts: cultural festivals provide an unforgettable opportunity for travelers to engage in age-old customs, establish connections with local populations, and commemorate the multiplicity of human expression. These 7 festivals are just a handful of the innumerable events that take place all over the world and offer a glimpse into the diverse traditions of our planet. Attending these festivals via travel not only broadens your perspective on other cultures, but also forges lifelong, priceless memories. Let us know in the comments what you think about the best cultural festivals to attend around the world, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.